The earthquake. In a small village surrounded by mountains and green fields, there lived a boy named Leo. Leo loved his village. He loved playing in the fields, climbing the hills, and exploring the forests. One peaceful afternoon, while Leo was playing with his friends, the ground suddenly began to shake. At first, it was just a gentle tremble, but soon it grew stronger. The earth shook violently, and the trees swayed. Leo and his friends were scared. "What's happening?" one of his friends shouted. Leo remembered what his teacher had taught them about earthquakes. "It's an earthquake. We need to find a safe place," he yelled back. They ran to an open field away from buildings and trees. Leo's heart was pounding. He held his friend's hand tightly, trying to stay calm. After a few minutes, the shaking stopped. Everything was still again, but the village looked different. Some buildings had cracks, and a few had even collapsed. Leo and his friends ran back to the village to find their families. Leo's house had a few cracks, but it was still standing. He saw his mother and father outside, looking worried. "Mom, Dad, are you okay?" he asked, running to them. "We're fine, Leo," his mother said, hugging him tightly. "But we need to check on our neighbors and make sure everyone is safe." Leo and his parents went around the village, helping people who were hurt and checking on their neighbors. The villagers worked together, helping each other. They set up a makeshift camp in the open field, where everyone could stay safe. That night, Leo lay on a blanket under the stars, feeling scared and uncertain. His father sat next to him and said, "It's okay to be scared, Leo. But remember, we are all here together, and we will get through this." The next morning, the villagers gathered to discuss what to do next. The village elder, Mr. Thompson, spoke to everyone. "We need to stay strong and help each other rebuild. We will fix our homes and make our village safe again." Leo wanted to help. He and his friends decided to clean up the debris. They picked up fallen branches, cleared the rubble, and helped carry supplies. Leo's mother and other villagers cooked food for everyone, making sure they had enough to eat. As they worked, Leo noticed that some houses were more damaged than others. He felt sad for his friends whose homes were badly damaged. He decided to talk to Mr. Brown, the village carpenter. "Mr. Brown, can you teach us how to fix things?" he asked. Mr. Brown smiled and agreed. He gathered the children and showed them how to use simple tools. They learned how to hammer nails, saw wood, and repair small cracks. Leo felt proud as he helped fix his friend's house. He knew they were making a difference. Days turned into weeks, and the village slowly started to rebuild. Leo and his friends worked hard every day, helping where they could. They learned that by working together, they could overcome any challenge. One evening, as the sun was setting, the villagers gathered in the open field for a special celebration. They had rebuilt many of the houses, and the village was starting to look like home again. Mr. Thompson stood up and said, "We have faced a great challenge, but we stayed strong and helped each other. I am proud of each and every one of you." Leo felt a warm glow of pride. He knew they still had work to do, but they had come a long way. His father put his arm around him and said, "You did a great job, Leo. You showed courage and kindness." Leo smiled and said, "We all did it together." The village continued to rebuild, and soon it was even better than before. The earthquake had brought the villagers closer, and they learned the importance of helping each other. Leo's adventure during the earthquake taught him that even in the face of danger, they could stay strong and work together. Years passed, and Leo grew up. He remembered the lessons he learned during the earthquake and continued to help others. He became a builder, using his skills to make homes safe and strong. The story of the earthquake and how the village came together became a legend, reminding everyone of the power of unity and resilience. And so, the village thrived, filled with love, strength, and hope. The memory of the earthquake and the way the villagers helped each other stayed in their hearts forever. Leo's bravery and kindness were remembered, inspiring future generations to stay strong and help one another in times of need.